Well, good morning, everybody. Here we are on Monday, May 29th, my mom's birthday and my daughter-in-law's birthday. Happy birthday. And it's going to be a rainy day today. A rainy couple of days coming up. It's been a very wet spring. So today we're looking at the 21st item of the 26 components. So it's the 21st component of the 26 components of a kingdom. And we had a bit of a break yesterday as the Holy Spirit took care of some things that we had to put in order in our own understanding and relationship with the Lord. And I pray that you're pressing into that. It's the presence of the Lord is more important than anything else. Than anything else. And that's what we need to be seeking. And I encourage you today, spend the time in seeking that. Press into Him. But we continue looking at the structure of the kingdom, because as we understand the structure, there will be a freedom of flow, of expectation, of understanding, and we'll be able to walk in those promises that He's given to us with a full understanding, and not half-heartedly, not with some suspicion. And this is what's important, that we come with confidence and boldness in this relationship we have with the King. And so this 21st component is about provision. Now, this is what I want you to get into your head, into your thinking, into your understanding. He chose us. We didn't choose Him. He says very clearly to His disciples, I have chosen you, you have not chosen me. It's the King who has invited us into His kingdom. He didn't need to do that. He was not obligated to do that. But out of love and His mercy and His grace and compassion, He sought us out and He invited us in to His kingdom. He transferred us from the kingdom of darkness to the kingdom of light. I'm using all these hand motions that you can't see on this video. Anyway, I'm preaching to my hat here. So it was His choosing, and in doing that, He has not brought us into a place of destitution. He has not brought us into a place where we have to make it on our own. As the King, He has obligated Himself to us. He invited us. And He said, whatever you need, ask for it. Here, come into my kingdom. And whatever you need, ask for it, and it'll be given to you. He's a king of provision. It is His obligation to provide for His citizens. He has made us citizens of this kingdom. Not only has He made us citizens of the kingdom, but He has made us ambassadors. He has made us envoys. He has put us to work right away. He's brought us in and He says, you represent me. In this world, you represent me. I want you to go into the whole world, and I want you to tell them the good news about the kingdom. I want you to tell them what is available. I want you to tell them that they can transfer this life of misery, this life of heartache, just this dark place that they're in, and they can come into this place of rest, this place of light, this place of fellowship, this place of joy, this place of peace. That's what He's given to us. And in doing that, He's not said, now you go out and you make brick with the straw that you have to gather. Not at all. He's a God of provision. Whatever you need, He says, whatever you need, ask in my name, and it will be given to you. So He puts us in a place. He says, take a look around, look at the resources that there are, look at what you need, and ask me for what you need. And I'll tell you right now, I'm asking Him for help for the snack shack, because I think you can all see that it's getting harder for me to divide my now it's all the church, but I have responsibilities for teaching and for counseling and for direction and vision in the church. And it's hard to do that while dividing my time with flipping burgers and vision for the snack shack and the outreach of the snack shack. And so I've been calling out to Him for help. I need help. I need Him to send somebody who can take that aspect of the ministry over. And you know, it's not an easy thing. It's a position of self-sacrifice. It's a hard thing. And not everybody's willing to do that. And we're talking about Quebec here. It's hard ground here. It's hard. It's hard to find people who have that maturity, who understand that it's not for them. It's for the kingdom. It's for the king. It's a hard thing. And with some young men coming in now who are going to need some discipling and some help and such, that's my responsibility, and that's my greater responsibility. So that's the provision I'm looking for right now. Lord, send some workers, send some help. For you, I don't know where you are. I don't know who's watching this, to be honest. I don't know what the calling, what the position he has you in the kingdom right now. But I do know this: he will provide for it. But you have to ask. You have to ask him. Ask him. He said, ask whatever you need in my name. It is part of the component of the kingdom. The king provides for the citizens. The king provides the seed for the farmers. He provides the land for people. He provides the livestock. He provides whatever is needed for them to prosper, because his glory is reflected in that. His glory is reflected in the success of the citizens. And that's a hard thing for the church today, because we identify with a suffering servant. We do. And there is suffering. There is suffering that comes with serving the Lord in this world. It is impossible for there not to be. But it's not a misery suffering. It's not a destitute suffering. It means there's a grinding. We don't fit into this world, so there's a rubbing that takes place. And there's animosity and people who don't like us and all this. But it is not, oh, woe is me. It's not sackcloth and ashes kind of suffering. Don't sell the Lord short, please. Don't sell the Lord short. He is good. He is gracious. He is wonderful. He has given us his promise. He's given us the promise of provision. He said he would look after it. It's a basic thing. It is a very basic thing. We have these components are all basic things. We have to get this into place in our thinking. He's a good king. He's a good king who loves us, who's occupied with us, who wants to see us succeed so Father can get glory from that. He wants to see much fruit produced through us. And when we refuse the blessings, when we refuse to ask, when we try to go it on our own, it's not going to be much fruit at all. So I encourage you today. This is good. This is good. Because after yesterday, I'm telling you, I worshiped with all my heart yesterday. And I taught with all the energy that I had, and I poured myself out. And afterwards, I'll tell you, I was tired, but I was also longing for more. And this is good. This is good to have the opportunity to teach even in this way. It is good. I pray that you will drink deeply, that you will eat well, and that you will grow and prosper in all these things. Bless you. Bless you in your day. Bless you in the seeking of the provision, and bless you in the receiving of that provision, and bless you in your expectation. Bless you in your seeking after the presence of the Lord. Bless you in your pressing in. We are blessed people.